that snow would not be cool. No matter what.
He's like a football deal. I don't know. He's gonna have a hard time. He's gonna have a hard time.
So are you supposed to document the some of the orders of how we did this with the time with us? So we either do council, then we manage minutes.
Oh, we need to do all that bullshit.
Because I'm actually doing this. So we said do new council first, and then they can approve, then they can approve the new one. That's the way we did it.
Oh, one thing, last thing.
Yeah. And then, yeah.
I'm spread that out.
And then the agenda for order then.
I don't think so.
It's all on there. Hold on. This was asking me the order and I wasn't 100%.
So, I think the new councilman, the councilman that were elected have their oath for
Yes, if that's what you're saying. How are you doing now? I heard you fell.
Yeah, I did. It's cute. It's healing. It's healing.
I think she looks cute with that big old knot up there, you know.
No, I took a big fall.
It looked like somebody knocked her ass on the ground. Guess it was you, huh?
Yes. The floor, me and the wine cooler.
The floor's flat. How the
I'm
hell?
telling you, me and the wine cooler didn't get along.
Well, that might explain
And
it.
I did not drink not one of them, Miss Brown. Jesus told me to leave those damn things alone, and I did. So I left them in the ice box. No, yeah, I know.
Now I gotta behave, you're gonna sit behind me,
Hurt me.
throw paper wads at me.
always in the back.
No, I can sit on this side and squirt you with water. Might make your choice. That might be a little bit drier. Tell the truth, you actually knocked her down, didn't you?
No, she was in the bathroom, and I screamed for her, but she didn't come.
Oh, you didn't see her when she looked good.
James? Got it.
Yeah, I'd be happy he wore
I covered up your
shoes.
belly, but I know that.
Oh, I know. Blame my wife.
I was gonna say that.
And I tell her not to make me as much food, and she sticks it in front of me, and I eat until I can't eat anymore, and then it goes in the fridge.
It's all up there.
I love my wife. She's overfeeding me. She is.
Did you finally drink all the wine coolers and leave Mama alone?
Well, it's freaking winter. I'm not as active. I'm not burning all those calories there.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to keep my feet on the ground.
That gets rid of battery acid, but you think it's doing to you.
Ain't no worse than anything else I drink.
Well, I'm not gonna go there.
Hell, every time somebody comes over and looks in my damn fridge, they think I have it in the alcohol cabinet.
Let me get this chair.
And I said, the bad thing is I hardly ever drink. I just go to the liquor store, I'm like, ooh, that sounds good. Get it, take one freaking shot of it, and it's gonna hurt you.
It's an accident.
Yeah.
She said,
I don't know how much physical therapy I have to do on my arm here in a couple of days when they get a hold of it.
who's the sheriff?
That's for
Right behind you.
I'll tell you what, my fist like that. It hurt because he kept scraping that freaking bone with the needle. Oh, it hurt.
Come on now, be yourself.
That's been the rule of thumb.
There's papers up there.
Maybe 6 feet. But if you go to this for a nice, comfortable place to die.
Yeah, watch that mask.
I told him that already. It's gonna do it. Because they got all the better business to do.
Well,
Off balance, you'll be
I
catching
hope I'm
no,
not.
you have that weight.
I'm the
Check
only
your
one
weight
on
on
that.
that, you'll go down.
I know. Nothing fun to eat.
Who? Car I was running off the road.
Oh, I'm walking.
in the afternoon at 2:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah, you can make it work, man. Now I believe that's the one. Now I believe the one.
She's mad because she didn't even get to drink any.
No, I broke the hoodie up when I fell on it.
You're gonna harass me about my cherry coke. At least you can harass him about that nasty vanilla.
A lot of people like that one.
I don't like the vanilla.
I can't taste any of it. You know, saliva changes everything that we drink. Well, that's pretty sneaky.
No, it records.
What?
It records
To your phone or to the.
into the recorder, yeah.
Well, they only got 2 council members.
We use the microphones before and they still go to the
I can hear a little bit. I want to get closer to the.
We got 10 minutes.
It just seems like. Would seem to be the hour, however, we only have 2 people here. We do not have a quorum until we have understanding, I have the understanding that Mr. Zunker is en route. So I'm going to give him the old college rule of thumb, 5 minutes for a grad student professor and 15 for a PhD.
If he was doing something for the sheriff's department, does he get a little bit longer
He
time?
might get a little bit.
Okay, he was
Seeing as how we
getting
have
some
part of the
cattle.
sheriff's department here with us.
Back there.
He was rounding up some cattle in Sylvia, so he'll be
Rounding
here.
up cows, good idea.
Yeah, so he'll be here. He's on his way.
I will apologize for my absences the last 2 meetings. Somewhere in November, I got a snoot full of monodust or something or other, which led to my allergies and my sinuses going crazy. And I had a sinus infection for a while, and it got better, and it got worse, and it got better, and it got worse. And I was just pretty non-functional.
You had
Even
bad
more
run.
non-functional than I normally am. And I was not fit to be good company for anyone for a time. So I missed the December meeting with that. And then, more recently, I'm getting close to having cataract surgery. End of this month, I get the first one. But you have to go into Wichita to get to do the prelim work for that. We went in on whatever that date was, when we had a special meeting here. And actually, my wife became ill then with a 24-hour buzz and we didn't get home that night. So I plan to be back home for that special meeting. My beloved spouse decided that So she needed to camp in early. They told her and she was part of that early part of that night, so. Dean, do you have any good jokes to tell us? Not for that. Everything functioning well in Sawyer?
Good as it should be.
Doing as it should be. Okay. Very good. You have any good jokes? Any good Walmart stories? You have any good jokes?
Not off the top of my head.
Gordon, Caleb, do you have any good jokes? No. Good one, Joe.
I think I ran into Cameron Quick not too long after that. Chases. I think he said something about chasing something through Walmart.
I was on that. I got play-by-play after that.
You know, probably that's a Robert video game or something, maybe you can get everybody reading through the aisles.
They covered that and you have one of those, it's all about folks, so it's got in trouble.
I'm gonna go finish my cigarette.
Really enjoys fishing a lot. Because the winter came along, she couldn't go fishing anymore. She heard about people that go ice fishing. She thought maybe she could get out of the Turon. She got all her fishing gear together a couple of weeks ago. And she went out looking for a place to go ice fishing. She found a good spot. Had ice axe and she chopped the hole. Got her little stool out. She stood down. Got her bait out, put it on the hook, and getting ready to drop her bait in the hole. This big booming voice came on. Said, "There are no fish under the ice here. You'll have to go somewhere else." And she looked all around. She couldn't see anybody. She had no idea who was talking to her. Good advice is good advice, so she picked up her question. She moved about 20 yards. Top little hole, and got a little stool out, baited it up, and she's really getting ready to go. Big, booming voice out of the pools. "There are no fish under the ice there. You'll have to go somewhere else." She couldn't figure out what was going on. She said, "Where are you? Who are you? Are you God? Are you God telling you this?" And the big booming voice said, "No, I'm not God. I'm the manager of this ice skating rink."
Boo, boo.
It was funny when I heard it. Deputy Gorges, do you have any words of wisdom for us or items you care to discuss while we have a little downtime here? I could offer you a speaking engagement here if you have words of wisdom for us or public events?
I don't know about much wisdom coming from you, but
Well, you're welcome to hold forth and inform us. We're always happy to have you show up. Edie Green has the movement happened towards gifts for our EMTs and first responders and law enforcement and fire people. We discussed that last month, or is that on your?
Tonight.
It's on your agenda, our agenda for tonight. Okay. Are you thinking along the lines of something similar to what we've done in the past?
Trying to get a sticker out of my hand. Think I'm gonna have to wait for it to get.
Do you need a nurse to do it?
Yeah.
You sure? I need to know some needle, I can pick it right on out of there.
I've been trying, but I'm not left-handed. My problem is I'm a right-hander.
Me too, and I have to write, I have to do everything left-handed now. Yeah.
Quit drinking.
Nothing to do with it.
Wait long enough to it'll pop out.
And they took blood tests that night.
I know you told me.
I didn't drink anything.
You got proof?
Yeah.
I have proof. I know how many's left and how many were broke.
It would have been better if you were drinking one at least.
No. No. I don't think it would have covered the pain.
It looked like it hurt pretty bad.
Oh, I did.
Oh, she looks good now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's starting to go away.
Face plant somewhere, there's a face plant.
It is 7:10 p.m. on Monday, January 12th, 2006. This is the regularly scheduled meeting of the Turon City Council. And, who all is here? Ms. Sewell, are you here?
Christine Stewart.
Gabriel Zonker.
Colton Green.
Those people are here. You should have before you the agenda. I will ask for items of concern or interest or any motions to remove anything. Amend anything that goes to the agenda.
Under new business, I want to add, oh, they're already there. I make a motion to approve the agenda.
Leave it as is.
Yep.
Is there a second? Second. Okay, we have approval on that. Moving on, you should have before you the minutes of the December 8th unapproved minutes, regularly scheduled meeting.
Make a motion to approve the minutes. The December 8th, 1.5 minutes.
Second.
Consensus to approve the minutes of December 8th. You have before you a short form, special minutes, special meeting December 23rd. We have a moment for that.
I make a motion, we approve the December 23rd, 2025 minutes.
Aye.
Aye.
We have a consensus to approve that. You should have before you the unpaid bill selection. Like that.
Last month when we went here, we had a question on the asbestos bill was way higher than it had normally been.
Yes, and I've been working with Danny on that. We sent them a letter, I forgot the word.
Basically, that was, that's what they raised their prices, was that much. So we sent a letter saying that we reached the agreement. They followed up by collecting everything from the city. And they haven't sent any follow-up paperwork to the cable, but pretty much they're done with us.
And you discharge this as a customer.
I sent them the letter in the email and I never heard anything. And then the driver would come and say, I'm surprised that you still have us. And I was like, I haven't heard anything from your manager and I've reached out. So I reached out again and all he said was, we're going to be here next Monday to pick everything up. And I've sent follow-ups from that saying, can I get any like paperwork stating that we're no longer customers or anything? He's not responded to anything. I sent.
That would have been today.
No, last week.
But he's going to be here Monday to pick
Last week.
everything up.
Last Monday.
Yeah.
Last month.
And I've tried reaching out to him 3 times since.
But they have not been here to pick up everything.
They did.
They did.
Yes.
All the mats. and-
Yes, these are mats that the maintenance shop had in their shop. So I reached out and I haven't heard anything. And we didn't go into detail other than we're picking up everything.
So that's essentially something like in your city clerk report or in your business.
Didn't we have a contract that it went up so much? Because those prices went like 8 or 10 times.
So it went, the contract said it could go up,
It was like the consumer index.
yeah, it could go up 5% or the consumer price index figure or whatever it was. But there's also something saying they could raise the price, basically whenever they felt like it, they gave us notice. And so in response, when Michaela asked me about that, they sent us the letter, not addressed to anybody, not dated. It just said, here's your notice, your price changes, reflect on the invoices. So we put together a response saying that you jacked this up beyond what's in the contract. Here's our notice that we're rejecting the price change stated on the invoices, and they followed that up by picking everything up, refusing to answer their calls. So,
Good.
yeah.
But yeah, on our account, like on their website, that is the total that's on there. But I haven't heard anything. I have reached out.
So I guess we're just done with them.
Well, I think that's, unless the council desires to reach back out to them to get a new contract set up, I think they're done with this. That's the way I treat their actions.
Which puts us in the position of needing to find another And the vendor, or doing without?
I'm talking about that later in
Don't
my.
worry about that. Very good.
Thank you.
Any question about the bills before you?
Do we hold off on paying them then?
I think that's past bills that we hadn't paid.
Yeah, I just wanted to put that out there so you guys knew that when I look at our accounts, that's what I see on the website.
Must be when they had the $150.
Yeah, that's from, that's from when they started doing the increase. That's how much it is.
Is that one a drastic?
Yeah, it went from, letter 47 a week to 115 a week, 114 and change a week.
So we go ahead and pay that? And just be done with it?
That's what I think.
I'm making a motion, we approve the unpaid bills.
I second that.
Aye.
Any consensus on the bills? All right, it comes to the point on the agenda where the mayor needs to take some action. Here's my plan for proceeding. I think we should first seat the newly elected members of the council.
Don't you do the treasurer first?
I'm sorry?
Don't you do the treasurer before you take over?
No, it
I
says
had
mayor
planned to.
after bills.
Okay.
It should have been put
Yeah.
into the clerk.
That's what I was wondering, but hey.
I think I'll seat the newly elected council people, and then we will go about the process of appointing a newly appointed person to fill out the council. And then I will invite the full council, or what we have of them, to select a chairperson of the council. Does that seem like a logical route to take?
I think so. You want them to vote on their new treasurer and everything, so
Yeah, we'll-
that makes
it's
sense to
on
me.
here.
I know, that's what I'm saying, makes sense to me.
Andy? Glad chair.
Steve and Stuart, thank you for your service on the council in the last several years. The Green took the money and run.
They both did, I think.
No, Christine's back there.
Very good.
We're missing Jeff Kearns.
The oath of office,
I didn't see her. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, Jeff.
Mrs. Green, would you like to be a leader and sign in and stand before us and take your oath?
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's not me.
I'm sorry.
It's not me. I, Nick Turon, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Kansas and faithfully discharge the duties of Turon, so help me God.
Mrs. Brown?
Okay, I, Linda Brown, do solemnly swear to affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Kansas and faithfully discharge the duties of councilman, so help me God.
you?
don't have Connie Morton, do I?
I do. We have these two over there.
Who's that go to?
Those two.
Very good. Are we ready to
Well,
go
just
point
be
of order?
Dave,
Why?
because we don't have anybody else here right now.
Well, no, but
Jeff's
he
not.
doesn't have one.
I gave her one.
Jeff was newly elected.
Oh. Okay, do you have one of those for Jeff?
I already have one of these.
You have to do it every year, don't you?
Nah, well, yeah.
That's tough.
Jeff has already sworn it in on the compensation.
Okay, he's already done this.
Yeah, this is for Edie.
Oh, I thought I gave her one. I did it in Marine's file.
We'll just leave that in packet.
Got a packet.
Yeah. Oh, you messed me up.
Because I wrote it in Marine's
Yes. I don't do marine stuff.
Okay, are we ready to proceed? I invited people of the city to stop by the office and indicate interest in fulfilling, serving as another council person, and a number of people did. I think at this time I will put forth the nomination of James Knoll to serve in the council, and the council's prerogative of approval or disapproval of the nomination of James Knoll. Discuss.
Excuse me, Mr. Mayor.
Sir,
I'm going to object to your proceedings because
I don't hear well. You're going to have to come up and tap me on the shoulder.
I'm objecting to this appointment because you don't have the authority to appoint anyone to this seat at this time. You have to have a special election at this point. The council has to vote and send a resolution to the county commissioner, or the election commissioner, and you have to have a special election. This is considered a prolonged vacancy. Your attorney should be able to advise you.
No, but under KSA 15-201, if there's a vacancy in the city council, then the mayor appoints an elector to fill the vacancy until the next election.
But KSA 12105A supersedes that.
No, this is for cities of the third class, which is what
That-
Turon is.
I understand that, Counselor, I understand that. And the city of the third class, and it still says in there that they still have to do it before a deadline. Even if they have a home ordinance, they have to complete it before the deadline. Would be an illegal appointment. You've done it in the past.
What statute is that?
That's 12-104A. I'd suggest that you educate your clients on such.
Would you introduce yourself, please, sir?
Yes, my name is Christopher West. Everybody here knows who I am.
And for 30 years, we've done it this way, so I don't see how the hell it would change.
It's been 62 days.
It's the law. It's the law, Linda. And how it's changed is no one has ever challenged you on it. That's how it's changed.
Okay?
But I'm telling you that it is the law, and it would be an illegal appointment. You've done it, just like I just said, you've done it in the past, but it's an illegal appointment. You have to have a special election at this point.
And you have to have it within 45 days.
No, what the book is, it's government.
You better read your book.
That's not what it says.
It is
The
say
way
that.
we do it,
I'm not here to.
Okay, I'm not here to discuss the legalities of it. I am telling you,
do you have the government?
You better read the book. You got it in front of you.
your attorney better advise you correctly.
It's in the governing handbook that we can do it.
Yeah, that's right there in front of you.
Yeah, you've got them to look at.
There should be one right there.
You got one, no?
I'm trying to agree with those.
Mhm. Sure is.
Whose auto is built?
And,
When was she done? Was she here in December?
Nor November.
wait in October, I think.
Yeah. That's what they always do. Do what they think they want to do. I don't go this way this time. Jesus, get in there now. They're in there. Let's get it done.
If I may add, Danny, the statute that you were quoting would be if the mayor made an appointment, the council does have the 45 days that you just said to either approve that appointment or show fit cause as to why they did not. But that's not what I'm referring to. I'm referring to a prolonged vacancy on your council.
You're referring to a public general election
Yes.
for one position?
Pardon me?
For one position,
The special election
special election.
was required by the law.
Persons interested would have to go to the courthouse and file with the county clerk to be on a ballot.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
just like we had.
It would cost us
Save
city
your money.
It would cost us city money too to have a special
Yes.
election.
Like they did in Wichita, like they had to have. We're good at giving money away. Insurance, they don't supposed to pay. That's next.
October, wasn't it? For 90 days.
I can't.
Which statute you said, what's yours?
12-104A.
Dave, I got the statute pulled up if you're wanting them on a big screen.
Huh?
I got the statutes pulled up if you're wanting them on a bigger screen.
Can we see it?
Sure.
Since we got the smart guy in the back row.
I'm not a smart guy, I just plug in numbers.
Yes, sir.
So, the other statute, correct me if I'm wrong, 25-21108, that's what you're referring to? Okay, the other one's in that tab, so you guys can pass it around and click on that tab and review both of them.
I can just read it.
You just emailed that over to you real quick, can you? Right.
Yeah, and I get my computer on.
Go ahead, push forward with some of these other amendments.
Get your,
Huh? Don't have it.
Yeah, this slide's so back to the west side.
hi,
You swallowed that.
you're here with us.
Well, we did for 60 days, so they could come work outside. That all does go back to that. I think Mr. West may be right. I'd like a little time to do some research on it before saying 100% that's the case.
Can you proceed with the approval of some of the appointments? So that we do have a quorum.
Yeah, I think you can do the rest.
All right, comes before you, we need to reappoint or appoint new servants for the community. Is there a motion to approve Michaela Green as the city clerk, or to recommend her ouster, or to provide a name for a suitable substitute? What is your wishes, please?
Make a motion to keep Michaela Green as the city clerk.
Second. Aye.
We have consensus to approve Michaela Green as city clerk. Is there consensus to approve Ms. Brenda Urban as the treasurer? Or motion?
I make a motion to approve Brenda Urban as city clerk.
Treasurer.
I mean treasurer.
Seconded.
You have a second?
Second.
Okay, we have consensus to approve Brenda Urban as city treasurer. Is there consensus to reappoint our city attorney?
Linda second.
Second. Did anybody make a motion?
No,
I make a motion, we approve Danny as our attorney.
Seconded. Aye.
We seem to have consensus to approve Danny once again as our city attorney. And I've forgotten the name of the judge who was the judge.
Michael Robinson.
Robinson?
Robinson.
Robinson. Is there consensus or a motion to discuss the appointment of Michael Robinson to be our city judge, municipal judge? Has he, forth in court more than once, I don't remember,
I think just once.
Yeah, we just had one.
but he was, didn't seem to be quite interested and did a good job.
Make a motion to keep Michael Robinson as the judge.
Second.
Aye.
We have reappointed those people. Okay, I'm going to skip over the appointment of a fourth council person, and I'm going to exercise the chairman's discretion. I think we should wait until we have more people present and to the council to consider the selection of a chairperson for the council. And once that is, unless I'm advised otherwise.
No, that makes sense.
All right, I'm moving on to water bill hearings. Do we have water bill hearing before we,
Yes, we have one.
and the person is present?
Yeah, yeah.
She's hiding.
Speak up. Remember, I'm deaf.
I know.
Thank you.
Is that better?
No.
Remember, I work around seniors, so I gotta talk loud. Okay, I can have it paid the weekend of the 16th, because I don't get paid till the 16th.
Okay. Is it being her name or in his name?
His name, but she, yeah, it's in his name.
Then he has to be in the custody of it.
What day of the week is the 16th? Is that Friday?
The 16th is Friday.
Friday.
Okay.
We can have it in the box before Monday.
Yep, I'll put it in the box on the weekend.
Put it in the box on the weekend. What does the council say in response to
Hold
this
on a
request?
minute. Says the customer, we had turned away a mother who came in and requested a hearing for her son.
Did they live in the same house?
I want to make sure we're doing it the right way.
The way to fix that is for him to put his name on it too.
We have before us a request to extend the time frame allowable for
We're talking about
because of
it.
the Are we going to speak to this or?
We're trying to figure out about that.
think for tonight, I mean, we've let her make this request before, I don't think we can say, you can't make it this time. So I think she's relied on that. to be able to do
We're
that.
gonna change that then?
Well, do we have,
So I need to I can put my name on the account, that's not a big deal, if they're wanting to do that.
I think that would help.
Okay.
We could look at this going forward.
I mean, we live in the same house. And I'm the one that pays the bill.
So what is your finding and what,
Yeah, we
is there a
agree.
motion?
Yeah.
Is there a motion to extend the time period until,
Yes, sir, we did.
till the 16th?
Well, because I get paid on the 16th,
Deposit should be made in the box before the Monday of the...
before Monday the
Monday
19th.
the 18th perhaps.
Oh, Monday's the 19th.
Monday 19th, it will be in
Yeah.
the box Monday the 19th.
I put it in the box.
Okay.
Oh, it's closed Monday?
The 19th.
Yeah.
It's a holiday.
President's
You
Day,
guys
what
have,
is it?
Oh,
are you guys closed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that, do we have consensus on
Yeah.
that? Okay, we have consensus on that.
do I need to come in on Wednesday on my day off and put my name on the water bill too? Do you want me to do that?
Probably would be
I
a
would
good thing.
appreciate it, Carol.
Then we don't have to change the ordinance.
I'll come and do that. Well, I'm off Wednesday, so I'll come up sometime Wednesday before 3 and do that for you.
I think that'd be wise.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you for coming by.
Sure, thank you for having
And
me.
I'm a K-State fan, so purple is a good color.
Well, you know it is. I pick at you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, you're welcome, thank you.
If there's objection, I'm moving on to the treasurer's report. You should have that before you somewhere. Is there when we're playing your song here? Speak up to this deaf guy.
Okay. As of December 31st, the balance of the checking account was $126,680.89, and the savings account balance was $40,697.28. So our available cash was $167,378.17. And our profit and loss statement showed a deficit of $8,724.79. Then I just made a little note.
That's for the calendar year.
No, that's for December 31st.
That's not cumulative for the
No,
year.
that's last month.
Okay, thank you.
And then I just did a little update on where we are today in the bank statements. And then on your spreadsheet, I did the adjustment to take us out of the red on the highway. I talked with Christina at Road Group to make sure I did it correctly, so we're good there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Did she give you any insight on dispensing money out of our checking account into our savings on our carryover?
No, I didn't know that. I needed to discuss that. So like at the end of December, you would have wanted us to put more in the savings from checking.
Usually in February, we move, if we carry any money over, we put some money from checking into savings to build our capital improvement fund. And we can't do that until February, but we only have till March to do it, Linda?
Not quite sure on that one, Gabe.
Can you ask her on that? Cause I think we always did it in February,
I think there's a limit though, yeah.
but you can't do it in January because you haven't paid all your bills yet. You still have bills coming
That's
in.
still your
from
December
last
bills.
So then you would in February, excuse me, make a motion on how much you want to.
year. Yes, yes. Can you ask her on that? Appreciate it. So we can keep building towards the beginning and stuff getting.
Okay, we have contracted with the water tower maintenance people for a sizable sum annually for their maintenance program. When does that bill come? And it's not, that's not a monthly thing, that's once annually. There's like $15,000, something like that. When does that come? Can you
I
remember?
believe it's January 15th is what we said it.
Sorry?
January
Is
15th?
that like 15, so it'll be coming soon?
Yes.
Thank you. Any questions regarding the treasurer's report?
Oh, this one, I wasn't done. You also have a copy of the savings account for the quarter. And then you have our P&L for the whole year.
Any more discussion with the treasurer? Going once, going twice. Anything else for us from the room? Thank you so much. Moving on, city clerk. This is reading now. We have a lengthy list.
No, just a little bit. So it's about the time where I talked to you guys about the spring conference for the CCMFOA. It's in March. It's March 10th through 13th in Manhattan. They have not given out the schedule yet, but they did put, and I put in there with the kind of the amounts, kind of what the keynote speaker is talking about and how it'll benefit here. But with on-time registration, because they always do that like early registration amount and then on-time. So for the early registration, it's until February 6th, all together for the food per diem plus mileage, and then the registration and the hotel, it's $1,068.15. And then after, if we do the on-time registration, it's $1,088.15.
I believe these are useful experiences for you, useful for even our small town location.
Yes, I mean, it focuses a lot on small towns especially, but it does, me going to the spring conference also gives me points towards the fall school.
Okay. Any questions or discussion with Michaela regarding her interest in attending the spring conference in Manhattan?
Do they
Wish to
still have
approve
that?
that and appropriate some money, or, I'm sorry.
we used to have something like this grant that we paid for part of your tuition there.
Well, I did the scholarship last year.
Did you? Okay.
Can I do that again?
What are the dates on these again, do you know?
The 10th through the 13th of March, sorry.
Which are water bill days?
Not till the next week.
No, I just meant you'd be gone when the water bills were supposed to be coming in, right?
Oh, you mean like closer to the late charge time? That's the week before the late charge, yeah.
So we're gonna need somebody in the office.
I mean, yeah, the due date on the bills is the 15th.
What day of the week is this?
So Wednesday through Friday.
We wish to approve of attendance and appoint appropriate some money, and we wish to discuss it further.
Is this your fourth year?
Yep. So I should institute this year is my 4th year.
Make a motion that we send Carol to CCNFOA conference. And you said that's on meals too? Did that count meals?
Yes.
Well, up to $1,068.15.
Let me have the amount on
1,068.15.
1,068. I had 50 cents, so we could eat a little more.
Second.
Aye.
Aye.
We have approved the attendance on Kayla at the spring CCN conference. Appreciate that. We turn to the question of W-2s and 1099s. I suspect she's interested in hiring someone for.
So I just wanted approval because Monica Baker did it last year and I meant to have it on the December agenda. I just need approval for her firm to do it. For the W-2s and the 1099. And I have the list of how much it cost for last year. But because, and I looked, and we had only said she would do last year's, the year before. So it's $15 per W-2 and $10 per 1099.
That includes the W-3s and the 1096s that go into the federal.
But I obviously don't have an exact amount right now, how much it would be. But last year, it cost about $332 for all of them.
What's the name of that place?
It's Baker Accounting, Monica Baker.
Make a motion, we allow up to $500 for Baker County to do our tax preparations of 1099s and W-2s and everything for 2025. If her quote exceeds $500, we need to have a special meeting.
Second that.
Aye.
Aye.
So it would seem to be the case that we do not have a supplier at the moment for uniforms and Well, that's,
Honestly, I don't know any other uniform company. The only other one I know is UniFirst, but we have mats from the maintenance shop. They cover pretty much the same areas that were before. I did look at like we get the Uline subscription for like mats and stuff, and so I've looked at those at what we could just buy mats for. The guys have work clothes, but I mean it's up to you guys. But the only other company I know of is UniFirst. I don't know any other company around here that is UniFirst. And UniFirst was $84 at that time.
What did they get, just a shirt?
No, they got long sleeve shirts, short sleeve shirts, jackets, pants. And then we got
They were
hats.
pretty much the exact same thing,
Just a different price.
just were higher at the time.
Yeah.
Well, I think Vestas did us a deal, and then when we were done with that first year contract, they jacked it up wild and hopefully stayed.
Well, in their letter to us, they said that they realized that we were, very undercharged. It was kind of in the letter they sent us that we were charged way less than we should have been.
Because they had to go out of their way to get here.
But I mean, I've looked at, like I said, there's mats we have here that are ours, that we put out in kind of the main places.
We might consider a clothing allowance.
Yeah. Can we get a quote from UniFirst for next month? And then, I don't know. Do the other cities around here have a supplier or?
They use Vestas and UniFirst. Because Vestas used to always come from Cunningham.
Maybe Turon can use.
Oh, that I do not know. I could ask the cities around.
I think that'd be best for next week, next month.
did you, I'm sorry, did you have a quote from UniFirst?
They just asked me to get one. I'm pretty sure Pratt does UniFirst. But I'll ask the other.
I don't think we had near as much problem with the UniFirst with the roads blowing up and stuff like Vestas did.
It was honestly kind of the same.
Was it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I have tested both and I've tripped both.
So what's the plan?
We're gonna,
Do some research with other towns and get a quote from UniFirst, and what will we do to provide for our staff in the meantime?
They do have clothes that they have, but I don't know how much.
well, then I think it,
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember one year we bought them the shirts and t-shirts. I think that was all we bought.
Well, Everett just bought a $4 city jacket, so he's got a jacket.
he's gonna, we wanna wait till next month, or do you wanna do a closing allowance this month and see what?
This is going to next month.
Is that a motion?
Just take it
No.
until. Yeah. We're on the city truck.
Okay. What did we do with the clothing allowance? Nothing?
Tabled it.
Tabled it.
The city truck, I just had a quick question. I called our insurance to put it on there, and she asked me, do we want to do full coverage or just liability? I believe all our other vehicles are just liability. And so I told her, put it like the others are, but if it requires full coverage, but she hasn't gotten back to me, but I wanted to double check. do have it registered.
Well, I don't know, what insurance do we have, still Walker?
EMC. Walkers are go-between. I looked the other day and I'm pretty sure it's liability on the others.
And on the past city truck, we canceled that. everything.
Why would we cancel it, we still own it?
Yeah, I haven't done anything.
We're not canceling it, we still own it.
And what do we have, what type of insurance coverage do we have on it? Do we have this liability on
I
it?
believe it's just liability, yes.
Well, that truck had just a little bit of damage on it, and with my insurance, to go to full coverage, you have to take pictures of it because they're 15 years old. I'm not sure we can put full coverage on it even if we wanted to.
You want code book? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that code book right there. You want code book?
Oh. But yeah, so
Just
I mean,
saying.
I just want to double check. I told her just put it how the others were. So I just want to double check that that was all right.
I think that's what we have to do.
Do we have consensus to put in liability insurance only on the new city truck?
Yep.
Ms. Brown, do we have your approval?
Yeah, she said yeah.
She said yes. I don't hear you, you gotta speak up. You don't get paid if I can't hear you.
Don't get paid anyways.
Okay, so
You can dream.
the audit, I got the information. So she had, so what I was given to you guys last month wasn't fully correct. So if we have over the 500,000 in receipts, right? Yeah, in receipts, then we are required to do that full. But because we are not there, and it's year end now, we have the option to, I have it in your packets too from Christina, the email. So the full audit's the 10. The audit, the smaller scale audit is the 3,500 without the financials, which she said the statutes don't require a set of them, but if you want it with them, it's 5,000. And she resent a new engagement letters. I didn't make the copies of both of them in your file, but I can if you want them. But I did turn out the email for you. So we are over 400,000.
We're at 429,000.
400 was the cutoff point.
500.
500. So we're still under that.
Yeah,
Probably will continue to be, at least for another year.
for year end, yeah. So I just said that I would bring it to you with the corrected amounts and how much they are. Because I knew when she came to present it, she had said about that smaller scale, but in the engagement letter they'd sent it didn't have it in there. And it is required because we're over that 250,000 that we have one.
You gonna do 2 or 3?
One.
No. Try again.
And you get financial stuff with number 2.
I make a motion, we take option 2.
Second it.
The motion to select
That would be-
option 2.
No, I have to pay financials for $5,000.
Option 2 on the engagement letter with Ms. Henson, CPA. Is there a second? We did have a second. Is there any discussion on that motion further?
No, I gave you an
Does that
easel eye,
satisfy
and I
your
was not to say
needs?
nothing.
Brenda, does that satisfy your needs?
I go with anything you decide.
Nay.
Do what?
I'll go with anything you guys decide.
Motion carries 2-1. Is that correct? Thank you.
Oh, did he actually say no?
Yes, he said no. I heard him.
Mrs. Green, anything else on your purview?
That's all for me.
Can we get the sound system put back up? When I was sitting back there, you can't hear anything.
I'll try it, but I didn't hear anything last time.
Yeah, you need to set them up so we can hear too.
We need somebody that actually knows how to run it.
I'll call you.
James knows how to do it.
Well, I'll return to the attorney for legal matters discussion that he's
I got one more question on the city
Speak
clerk.
up quickly.
Under city clerk, I would like to hear a sub-clerk resignation.
I'd like to hear a sub-clerk.
I gave it at the last meeting.
I thought you
I
acted as a
text,
sub-clerk.
and I also text you.
Okay, so do we have a final resignation for it? Because you were a sub-clerk after the last meeting too.
I was a sub-clerk at the meeting, yeah.
I thought you filled in a day or two.
Yeah, I
after.
said I was putting on the 9th.
Oh, okay. I
That was
didn't
my,
get-
that was my
okay.
resignation text to you was the 9th.
The 9th of January.
Yes.
Thank you. Still on the sub-clerk deal, have we had anything on our any applications or anything?
And I'm updated at all.
Yeah. We wasn't much time to get in it yet, because
Right.
it was just in Wednesday paper.
Okay. Just asking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Vince, shall we skip over you for the moment?
Yeah, other than Vestas and now this election question, I don't have anything to add unless you guys have questions for me.
I have still seen no action on the burned out house, which has mostly been removed on the foundation of 107 East Nebraska. I was thinking you were going to send a letter back.
I sent a letter and I heard nothing, so I.
Yeah, the foundation and the concrete floor is still there.
They're putting wood over there now.
Oh, boy.
Over there on 107, where Manny used to live, they're cutting wood and putting over there now.
107 East Nebraska.
Yeah, they're adding wood to it now.
I don't hear you.
They're adding wood over there to that house now.
Adding wood.
Firewood.
Do we have any
Firewood.
idea to what end?
Huh?
To what end are they adding wood? Do we have any knowledge?
I don't know. My brother was just telling me tonight that they were.
That somebody could probably build on that foundation again. if they-
Well, it's tree wood,
Yes.
burning
Yeah.
wood.
Firewood.
Firewood, yeah. So,
There's tree pile, yes, I saw there's a limb piles of
yeah, they're cutting it up.
possibly firewood, firewood size.
Yeah, we're gonna finish this.
Have we had any, have we got anywhere on the property on First Street that has not been mowed or anything all year? Where do we stand on that?
This one James is giving a notice on.
We were starting the abatement or whatever
On
process.
Tim Ollum's place
Yeah,
on First Street.
Brandon McMahon's old place, Tim Olam's property.
Where it was condemned.
Huh?
Where you guys condemned it.
Well, we didn't condemn it because we can't condemn, we don't have a property inspector. What is that address? What is that,
What's the
Chris?
address?
What is that address?
I think it's 103,
103 East Price?
East First.
First.
East First. One of them. Because there's still nothing been done down there?
We need the, we need the initial notice, and then once they don't comply with it, we go through that. If we've done that, then I need to bring you guys a resolution, but I don't know if we've given them the initial notice to start that process.
I have to look, I don't know off the top of my head.
So what do we need to do tonight, Alan?
Well, I need to give James to figure out what he's giving them. And then go from there.
So move forward?
I don't see, doesn't mean it's not there, I'm not seeing anything by email on that one.
So you'd have to go back almost 2 years.
No, I've sent him quite a few letters this year.
What?
I've sent him a few letters this year.
Yeah, I'm looking back because he does not live there
Yeah,
no more. And I have a phone number. I asked his sister for a phone number for him to for the city to contact him because he never was in touch.
Okay, that's out of here.
That is the phone number his sister gave me for a contact one.
Last known number?
Can I make a suggestion? If you would send out a letter to the address that you have, but don't send it certified, you put in a forwarding. You would get, you put, service requested on it, on the letter, then the forwarding will give you his new address. You put the town service requested on it.
Yeah, I don't have anything else to add.
Okay, we're gonna close out the legal session, we think. Any questions, further discussion, questions for legal counsel? Be quiet over there. Right, I'm going to turn to the property officer, and he's not here, but I know he's been out and.
Yeah, he's sick.
Is he here?
He's sick.
He's sick. I know he's been out doing his thing because I had a couple of responses addressed to me after some visits he had, so that's another story for another time. Maintenance, gentlemen? What are you gonna do without shirts? What are you gonna do without shirts?
I ain't too worried about what we're doing.
You're around topless. Almost time for some dance. What's the news?
Got to redo nitrate samples next week.
Better or worse?
Hmm?
Better or worse?
I said I got to redo them next week,
Oh, okay.
so that'll be coming up. We turned the pumping rate down at the park, hoping that'll help with the nitrates, but I got my doubts. Outside, I got the new truck tagged and the old truck cleaned out, and that's all I got for you.
Christmas lights are down, and
Hmm?
the Christmas lights are down.
Yeah. Yeah, down and put up.
One of the complaints we had for election time was they wanted to know when you flush the hydrants, or if you flush them.
You wanna do what?
Flush the hydrants.
Hydrants? Yeah, I do it once in the spring, once in the fall.
Okay.
And I actually got a book down there, I gotta keep it anytime we flush hydrants or work valves. I gotta keep a record of it for inspections.
When they do their maintenance reports like he does, and you do the minutes, can you put what they do instead of just saying he gave the report? Then the people know what the maintenance guys are doing.
Yeah, I've been trying to do that.
Because they're complaining, well, they don't do anything, they don't do this, they don't. But if he comes and tells us, and it's written in the minutes, maybe that will stop
That
something.
ain't gonna make any difference.
Well, at least we tried.
Everett, what was that thing about the, where they didn't want water services, or was it? Yeah.
had a guy approach about just paying trash service. He's cleaning up the place he bought, and he don't want the water turned on because all the water lines are broke, but he wants a trash can to be able to finish cleaning up. And wants to know whether, if the city will let him have a trash can as a bill and not have to pay for the water. And me, myself, I don't see a problem with it, because if you say no, why are you having a guy clean the property up? I mean, give him a hand. If he's gonna clean the property up and work, then charge him for the dumpsters just like you got regular trash.
Cleaned up a lot on his
He's
own.
cleaned up a lot already, but just to have a trash dumpster there, I mean, I know it's only $9 and something for one dumpster, but he's asked for a dumpster, so he don't want the water turned on at either place he's bought. He just wants to be able to move the trash can from one house to the other to be able to get rid of what he's working on at the time.
And you did do a service deposit. You did for one.
I see no problem with that.
I don't think he should move the trash can, I think he should have one
What
that
do
he
you think?
because I think there's a liability of having somebody load a trash can, and it's kind of sounds dumb, but I think there's a liability that we should put the trash can at his property and we should stay at that property. I mean, $9 a month, I don't want to beat him up for cleaning something up, but $9 a month is much of each property. And they're not living at the property?
No, nobody's living at the property.
He's just working on
Either
it on
one of them
weekends
just working.
occasionally.
This is the Dickerson place and the small place over here.
Oh.
I would hate to discourage anyone
Yeah.
from cleaning up.
Yeah. I think he should be able to just get a trash can,
Well, the free water.
but get a trash can
Well, got it.
Are we going to Galen's now or
At
by?
each place,
at each place.
I don't know what Galen's is.
I'll talk to you later.
So it'd be like 18 something or not $20 to have a trash can at both places.
the thought is two trash cans on each location, but no water. No water. Is that agreeable, Ms. Brown?
Yeah.
We have consensus on that?
I'm good with that.
Any other questions for Everett? He said it, came back. Any questions for Erwin?
We should be able to put the old silver truck up for bids at some point.
Yes, it is. I think we pretty well got it cleaned out. Got a little bit of trash, but I cleaned that out, and that's about it.
Anything else to report? Do we need to be giving any thought to swimming pool again and our friendly water leak there along the north side that we talk about doing that once in a while?
I figured the pool about the same shape it was last year, outside of empty. That's all you wanna think about the pool, it's gonna be here for no whatever.
My point is, it's the winter now. and
We're not till March.
Need to be
Thinking about doing that if we were gonna do something.
Need to be thinking about the lagoons more than anything. We're just gonna have to discharge here pretty quick and forget another bad sample. So I don't know how that's gonna play out yet. But that'll be the next big thing. Outside of the water, you know, it's all gonna pile on top of it. Everything else is one thing, is gonna be piled on top of the other. Look.
I think Edie did a water test, and it was, what, 2?
My place, yeah.
And I did a water test, and mine was like between 2 and 10. So,
How did yours
a
go?
big test this month.
I don't even know what you're talking about anyway.
on the nitrates.
Like I said, you gotta figure it all goes to water tower, so it's gonna combine, and it depends,
Right,
it's gonna depend on which well, which one pump lasts is what your next reading you did's gonna be too. But I gotta take samples next week for the state and send off. I don't look for them to be any better, but
When you take a sample, it comes from one well, it doesn't come from the water tower.
no, it comes from the well.
Yeah, it comes from the well.
Yep. And I had no choice on where I could take them at either. State tells you where you gotta take them.
You don't take one from each well.
Well, it depends on the month, or it depends on which one we're sampling at the time, but
They tell you which one.
this one will be doing both wells. But it may, sometimes it's just one well, and not the other. They just got different schedules throughout the year. But this one will be from both wells.
What do we need to do to start the process of finding out what it's gonna actually cost to go through all the EPA and KDHE and all that to get the lagoon process started?
One thing I can tell you, you're just gonna have to get bids to clean the lagoon to get started.
It was noisy.
Did you have a follow-up question for that, Gabe?
Yeah, hold on. I was looking for. I think we need to start the process of getting bids and looking at if we're just gonna take a loan to the bank or what to get the lagoons done.
Yeah, all I'm saying is, the last time we discharged, we failed that test. It's getting full now, I'm gonna have to be discharging here within a month probably. I'm gonna have to test it again if we fail that, and I know the state's gonna get on us sooner or later.
I think we need to get serious about getting bids.
We had suggestions from Charlie, didn't we? That's with the rural water. Didn't we have suggestions from him?
I say what?
Didn't Charlie from rural water give us suggestions on that lagoon a while back?
Well, yeah, a couple of years ago, there was a list of people that cleaned up the lagoon, and we've had bids from people that cleaned up the lagoon, and of course, ain't none of them any good now, but.
No, but they're probably a little higher.
And actually, last time the conference, we didn't see any of them companies that we had bids from then, so I don't know. It may be hard to get in bids, I don't know. But
We had a guy about a year ago or a little more maybe came
Yeah.
through and
That would be Reuben, right?
we took a look
yeah,
at
that
it.
was when you first took the mayor.
Yeah.
We
and-
thought,
Yeah, we had
I
a
can't
bid
remember what
from
the name
him,
of it was, right off my top of my
like
head.
$40,000 or so for one and 70 or 75 or 80 for all three.
That seems awful cheap to go through them and be at KDHE requirements.
Well, you gotta, whoever does it, you gotta get the sludge tested and everything else before they can apply it on any field or anything. Yeah. Like I said, you gotta get business, pick somebody and get it started. If nothing's gonna happen, if nothing's happened in the last 2 or 3 years, you know.
Well, we finally are at a point that we have some money set back to get this started, and we've got it to where we are setting back more in the budget every year to pay that payment I think we just need to get a loan to the bank and do it. And pay it off over 5 or 6 years. We're getting to a position where we can do that.
Could we have consensus to get some bids and begin the process?
Yes.
Make some contacts?
And then with getting the bids, I think we should have Michaela contact Citizens Bank and Trust that we already, where our accounts are. And we also have used People Bank and Trust at Pleasant View for a loan once before. I think we need to get with some banks and see where our best offer is on taking a loan out to move forward with it. Find this to be the last time we get bids.
That was a motion.
Well, I need a motion, we're not spending any money.
I'm just instructing staff.
Would it help to get that one guy back over here that was gonna help us?
Do you guys still have his number?
Somewhere down at the drop on it.
I can come up with it. I don't know where it's at, but I can come up with it if you guys can't.
Yeah, I think I still got his card.
He can- We don't really qualify, but he will give us a list of companies that, and make sure that we were in compliance with KDHE and all that.
And he might have a list of somebody that we can get bid from or something, I don't know.
Yeah, he probably will. I think it.
I might have the business card from the guy that was here before, but I'll have to dig for it.
I for sure had it.
About time.
Any more discussion for the maintenance staff? Questions, comments, compliments?
I feel I just know I'm gonna have to discharge here again pretty soon. We fail another test and it's gonna be something else. It's gonna be piled on top of you here pretty quick. I'm surprised it hasn't been actually. Actually, that couple of years of drought kind of saved us, so we didn't have to discharge.
Well, we're getting to a point we can afford to start making payments on getting it done.
All right, thank you,
All
sir.
right, you got anything else? Go look at it again.
If we, after you get the water tested, we're just gonna wait till February to talk about it, or do we need to have a special meeting to see where we go from there, or?
I don't see no reason for a special meeting. I mean, our nitrates are either gonna be higher or be about the same, so I don't figure anything's gonna change that much. I could be wrong, but I don't know. Won't know until I send the samples off.
Any idea where we stand on bottled water supply?
We've got a couple bottles left in there.
I think we're good.
You still have some down at the shop?
Got a couple cases down at the show. Or a couple pallets.
Couple pallets.
I'm making sure we're fine.
Okay.
I will comment that on that story, the news broke back in November, that there was a lot of to-ing and fro-ing and much ado on the Facebook places. And after a little bit of time, after we made any big supplies, nobody came in and got any more. Apparently it wasn't quite as big a deal as some folks portrayed it to be. But the first 3 days of the week of Thanksgiving, no one came in. And the office was closed on Thanksgiving Day and Friday. So I think we're doing okay. Okay. Questions, comments? Thank you, sir, gentlemen. Thank you. Safety officer, Madam Safety Officer, are you still the same safety officer? Do we need to find somebody else?
It's a volunteer job, so.
I'm sorry?
I said, that's a volunteer job, so
Would you like to volunteer?
I am the volunteer.
Would you like to continue to be the volunteer now that you're more highly placed on the city council? Or lowly placed, whichever the case.
I have no news.
No news, thank you. Regular report, no one is here. Audience comments, officer. Well, all right, you can go first.
He can-
You're up next, Mr. Borges.
Okay, I'm concerned with the sidewalk, the maintenance man didn't explain anything about that, so I was just curious. And no offense against the fire department, the sheriff's department, the EMS, but with the problems we're having with the wells and the water and with the lagoons, can we not, they can forgive us if we don't give them no money this, or a gift card or anything this month, or this year. I think we should not, the gift cards and stuff, I think we should just say sorry, but we have other problems.
And where was the sidewalk you were concerned about? What was the location?
West side of the building.
West side of what street?
Have you not been out walking up to the library? That
No.
sidewalk is bad.
No, I just.
That is a bad sidewalk.
Will the maintenance men be replacing, or doing the concrete work, or do we have to hire out?
We have that on new business.
Okay. Then I guess my thing is the appreciation just for the fire department, sheriff, and EMS, if we could just say sorry, but we have our own problems, and every penny we can get, we need.
Take that under consideration, thank you. From your friendly local sheriff's office, we have Deputy Georges
Well,
with us this evening.
For you guys who don't know me.
I'm sorry?
For you guys who don't know me, I'm Chance. You don't have to call me any fancy titles or anything. I'm just Chance. Nothing new coming from us. I know Deputy Webb, or Detective Webb, had inquired about audits. He wanted me to check in about that. Sounds like you guys are getting that taken care of. Go along with what Rose said. We really appreciate all that stuff. You guys are actually one of the only municipalities that do that. But we'll be just fine without that stuff. So bigger fish to fry, save some money on that. We understand that completely. We appreciate anything you guys do for us. So you guys already go above and beyond with what you guys do in the past with it. So we do appreciate that.
One moment. Okay, then when we had the accountant lady give us the report on the audit, there was law enforcement someone here. Did you not take on an audit report within 1 year?
Detective Webb.
Yeah, did he give
Yeah,
one?
so I was at a we host a training that brings in some money to the county. I was there. That was an issue that was brought up. He, I guess, provided some copies to you guys or something. I'm not too familiar with that situation, but it was brought to his attention, and I think it was audits referring to years past. You guys know more about that than I do. Obviously, all that legal stuff, when it comes to that, we don't give legal advice. That's what we do. But do you guys have any questions or concerns for me?
One of our persistent problem houses has been destroyed. One that law enforcement was watching.
You guys can quit driving by looking at it.
Mr. Zonker had something to do with destroying.
Yeah.
Talking about the one over here?
Yeah. There's an officer out standing out there looking at it here about 2 weeks ago, and he's like, there's not a house there. We're supposed to come look for the people in this house.
Well, that's probably why. I guess the last time I dealt with that house, one of the subjects there did have warrants. There were some unfamiliar faces. I actually had met with you about, and we actually took a ride around, and you kind of voiced some of your concerns and places to watch. Those are all places that it's the same address as being thrown out.
Probably watching over these.
Well, he moved back to Bowers. The guy that lived there in the truck, he moved back to Bowers.
Yeah, so, at the time that at least I made contact with anybody there's only certain things law enforcement can do in situations like that. Nobody had any wants or warrants. That's where we sat on that house specifically. So if you do see people trying to drive through that area, it's because there's an in-house address for somebody who has a warrant.
Yeah.
So they get down here and realize that house isn't there. So along with the other 20,000 warrants we probably have in our system. So little update, we finished the year with around 14,000 calls for service. That's split up with a minimum of sometimes running 3 deputies at a time, 1,260 square miles. So that's just our numbers roughly that we had. Any other questions, concerns, or anything?
Do you
Anything
still
want me to
have
look into?
squatters coming into the house across the street from you?
No.
No, they sold that house across the street from me, and the guy that bought it, he put a roof on it, and people don't stay there anymore.
They blocked up the doors or made better? She was having problems with squatters just coming in and staying in that house.
They're not staying there
Apparently
anymore.
that's been improved.
When that was happening, did you contact us?
Yes.
Okay, did they go out there and check it out? Didn't find anybody?
No,
Okay.
they found some good stuff inside it.
Well, I'm sure. Property owner for that. So something like that, just a situation there. You guys can always call us about that. We would have to have consent from the property owner to do anything. So we kind of run into a hurdle sometimes, especially in these abandoned houses around town and everything with property owners. If we can't get a hold of a property owner, we can't do anything. Besides go up there and knock on the door, and if somebody answers, they answer, and then they don't have to answer any questions. So,
Well, you can go and chase them out, and
But it was
they'll
nice.
be back soon.
but we can't even chase them out.
As soon as
So-
their taillights are down the road, well, they may be back for the
But
next day.
they would leave when they found the cops were coming, so, you know.
You guys gotta quit letting us know you're coming. They run. They got better equipment than y'all do.
That's not true. But do any of you guys have any questions or concerns or anything? Something I enjoy doing is if I don't know the answer, I'm not going to sit here and try and make something up for you guys. Our sheriff is still a sheriff that I see on a regular basis, so I have no issue walking in there and bringing questions straight to him. What I've been typing back there the whole time is an update of everything. The only thing I've been tasked with is we have issues with cities and their animal control. The county has no animal control. Okay. If there is a dangerous animal at large in the city, do you guys have anything for that? Sounds like you're the animal control guy.
You've called me before.
Well, yeah.
It's happened before.
But regarding that, obviously you guys do your own thing and everything. But regarding that, the state of Kansas there's no animal at large unless we build a case on it to show that it's a dangerous animal or anything like that. So obviously, if there's a dog charging at us when we show up and it's running down Main or something, then we'll address that appropriately. But as for animal complaints in the city, do you guys have any program for that? Ordinance, enforcement?
We have an ordinance.
Yeah. Pretty
Aggressive
similar.
dog ordinance.
Okay. And that would also be, so I'm sure that's kind of just a piggyback off of the state statute.
We don't have an enforcement officer charged with dealing with that, though, so.
But we've got dog at large, which is different than the state statute, but then the vicious animal is the same.
Okay. So something we also do in situations like that where it's not considered 100% a dangerous animal, but I know there's been times that a dog's been aggressive, but it hasn't bitten anybody or anything yet. We can kind of start to document the maintaining a public nuisance. That's under a state statute, so that would refer to animals causing an issue. Just in the off chance that one day, and I've seen it before, in the 1,260 square miles of Reno County, I've seen mass wild animals, or a house that you don't know has 50 animals in it, which I'm telling you right now, I didn't think that was as common as it is. But a house of 50 animals, all of a sudden the fire department goes in there, and now you have 50 animals running around town. I will just let you guys know, the sheriff's office will do our best to supplement you guys on that, but we're just looking for something to help issues like that.
Supplement in terms of cash or in terms of help?
In terms of help, if somebody's property is in danger, or if their life is in danger, then that's the supplementation that the sheriff's office can do. We do not have any animal control. We don't have any of that as the county.
Buy you a fish net.
Where do I drop it at? Do I drop it at your house?
The animal?
Yeah.
In the middle of Hutch.
They have enough.
But that's the thing. So we just don't have any animal control. What we're being tasked with from my administration is to try and get some contact information for the off chance that stuff happens. I'm sure you've seen that on fire scenes where you crack open the door and there's 50 animals that run out.
In the spring of last year, we had some wildlife around the swimming pool area. And
The foxes.
we were preparing to open the swimming pool while there was a female probably and some young ones around there, which turned out to be foxes. Actually, I took a picture of them. Did you send me the picture?
Yes, sir.
And I sent the picture on to Kansas Department of Wildlife and Parks, to a guy I know out there, and he assured me they were foxes, and if people started congregating around there, the foxes would leave, which they seem to have done. So he was pretty confident that there would be.
I think they outgrew their tongue.
Pretty confident there would be no. They didn't want. The foxes would not want any contact with the humans, and so they would go away. But I found it interesting. A side note that he said that probably every small town in the state of Kansas has foxes.
Yes. So I do have a lot of contacts for Kansas Wildlife and Parks, all that stuff as well. So if you guys foresee needing any resources or any, like I said, answers that I cannot get, or maybe resources that we don't even know exist, I've got contacts for all those people as well. So
Actually, talked to you.
what'd you have?
There was a red-tailed hawk out there on the road had been hit, standing in the middle of the blacktop.
So that's something within the Reno County Sheriff's Office policy that we can do. I would.
I called one of the KDH guys and he got mouthy with me and I told him where to shove it and hung up on him.
So.
Because he thought it was my job to spend my day driving it to Great Bend.
Oh, to take it to the shelter or something?
Yeah.
So.
Questions or concerns?
Are you
anything?
going to be around Turon more? I missed you stopping by and saying, hey.
So, I mean, yes.
I don't
Like I
think being fishing parks will do anything, because I called on a bird that when we had that one tornado, I had a bigger bird that was injured and they wouldn't even come over.
Okay, and I can't speak on their availability. I have contacted them before regarding chronic waste disease in deer and have not gotten an answer back, but there is only one of them that covers multiple counties, so that's a state thing.
When it comes to your question.
Yeah.
So I've recently adopted more responsibilities at the sheriff's office, more instructor positions
Give me
and
your
stuff like
boss's
that.
name. I'm going to yell at him once you come in here.
Try and be around. Obviously, our schedule shifts from day shift to night shift every 3 months. Yes, I enjoy coming here.
I don't know, just from my experience before, Deb was always really good at hollering at me and being like, hey, meetings postponed, meetings changed, times have changed. I don't have a point of contact for anybody here besides Ken, so I checked the Facebook page. That's how I confirmed it tonight.
You want to give Michaela your phone number before you grab out?
Michaela?
Michaela.
Oh. I don't want to add more responsibility or anything like that, but.
Well, just in case.
Number I have.
But I'm like the second highest person in training hours for this year. I've attended multiple
I'll be
basics.
out in
So.
the yard and you'll stop and, say, how you doing? And I mean, that meant a lot.
So that's definitely what I try and do, and a lot of you guys probably see me just rolling around anyways. But like I said, I've got like 200 and some training hours for the state
I
of
know
Kansas
you
this
quit
year.
coming here because I got rid of my pop machines. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Commissioner Hurst was here some months back. He comes by once in a while, maybe once a year, so I appreciate that.
Yep.
One of the questions we had was EMS and ambulance service, but I don't suppose that's anything you want to talk about. We the Arlington ambulance is theoretically supposed to serve the western part of Reno County, but at that time, it was spending a lot of time in Hutchinson because
Yes.
Hutchinson was understaffed. That's a story I got anyway.
They still are.
Yeah.
So,
They still
and
are.
that, I don't even
The
want to
Arlington
say,
ambulance was going to Hutch a lot, which means it was not available for here, for western Hampton County, which means that the
the response time would be delayed.
response time is coming from
So-
Pretty Prairie,
so-
which is a long ways away. We asked first if he could negotiate a joint service agreement with Pratt County so that maybe the Pratt County ambulance could, but I've not heard anything further.
Okay, and that would be at that level. We typically work with a lot of different agencies from a lot of different counties, with the county being so large. So if that's something already in the works, I would be shocked if that's not already a thing.
I've not heard
It
anything
is.
about it, but Pratt County ambulance is 20 miles from here, and Pretty Prairie is closer to 40.
So I guess
the response time.
the only option that you guys would have in that sense is doing what Nickerson did a couple years. This was a long time ago, but they could not financially afford it, I'm assuming, and disbanded their EMS volunteer. It was completely volunteer based, and a lot of your volunteer guys, correct me if I'm wrong, have received medical training of some sort.
We have some
Not
EMTs local.
So what those smaller cities do to supplement that stuff and to better improve that response time, Pretty Prairie is one of the best volunteer responding staffs I've worked with. Is those guys carry just the same as what Gabe does, and they respond as medical units as well. Now there's certain responsibility and liability that you guys carry with that, but I would believe a lot of that would be covered in some good faith things. So that's just an idea. That's
There was a
how.
concern at that time. Gabe, do you think they negotiated an agreement with Pratt County?
There's always has been, but the deal is there has to not be an available unit in Reno County.
It's probably got to be certain criteria of a certain threshold it has to hit.
Not really. If Pretty Prairie is available, Pratt County will not be called first.
My son lives a mile west of town, which is a mile away from the Pratt County. And if he needed an ambulance and called Pratt, they will not come because he's in Reno County, even though it's half the response time at Pretty Prairie.
And you said, what was the time parameter you gave? Roughly 20 minutes from Free Prairie, and then what?
Oh, probably 35 or 40 from Pretty Prairie. I think.
About 35.
Well, I mean, emergent, you're probably looking at.
35 or 40.
We waited 45 minutes for them to come.
To her place one night. It just there's a lot of turns and a lot of wildlife. It's slower, even emergent, it's slower than you think.
Oh, I understand that. I get that. Yeah, I guess the only advice, or in my opinion, that could supplement that is adopting volunteer positions for medical service, which would just require basic medical skills.
You know, some EMT, we had some EMTs years ago, but they've kind of all moved away or passed away or died off.
That's what a majority. That's what a majority of the smaller cities do.
Sylvia can give us good service, pretty much.
Sylvia does not have an EMT.
No, who is coming? Where was the ambulance? There were people from Sylvia that came.
Sylvia dispersed about 2.5 years ago.
Okay.
Probably around the same time that Nickerson did.
Right before Nickerson.
So
Scratch that. So anyway, that's one of the concerns.
I was trying to save you a call tonight, that's why I was late.
at 4th and 2nd.
No, I was dealing with Captain Sylvia.
Oh, thank you for your service.
Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate that.
Did you have any questions?
Yeah, I have actually 2 questions for you real quick.
No.
I've had a problem and it's getting more common and I meant to come down here to get complaint forms today, but I'll end up doing it tomorrow. I have a dog that keeps running at large, coming in my yard. The owner has come on my property, yelled at my dogs, and I have no trespassing signs. What can I do about that?
The dog actually went in his house and urinated.
Yeah, it
on
went through
his
my dog door
furniture.
and pissed all over my wife's recliner, which the dog was lucky that I was in bed sicker than hell. Otherwise, it'll probably had a bullet in its head.
So first, I cannot give legal advice. First, I would probably communicate with the city and this is one of those things where I was kind of asking, a lot of cities have ran into issues with stuff like that, that becomes a legal issue where owners start like suing each other, and then the city has an ordinance or doesn't have an ordinance or doesn't have enforcement or something like that. So what we say is, I mean, you're a smart guy when it comes to statutes and stuff like that. Educate yourself on when you can defend yourself and your property.
Well, I mean, the dog's not aggressive, but the woman coming on my property to get her dog and yelling at my dogs. And if we're home, we try to round our dogs up, put the barrier up so they can't go out the dog door. But I mean, her coming on my property yelling at my animals. She's lucky I haven't got out there fast enough.
Was her dog, right, you said her, right?
Yes.
Okay, was her dog on your property at that
Yes.
time? So was she coming on your property to start issues, or was she coming on your property to retrieve her property?
To retrieve her property, but I mean, still yelling at my dogs on their property for being dogs. It's just kind of, and that's why I need to write complaints. Like I said, I meant to today, but today turned into a hectic day. So,
Okay. What is best case scenario in your mind for that situation?
well, I mean, I don't know. I'm going to write complaints. Hopefully, the city will handle it. Obviously, I'm not going to shoot the dog. The dog's not aggressive. That's overkill, to say the least.
Yeah.
My concern is this dog's come into my house, urinated on my furniture, marking it before, and I'm concerned that this may happen again.
I understand where you're coming from. That's why I'm asking, what is best case scenario in your mind? If tomorrow could be everything you wanted to do with this dog, what is best case scenario? Because that will help me.
Keep it at her house.
Yeah, keep it at her house.
Well, and I get that, but it's not. So what's best case scenario?
I don't know. I mean, that's what I'm asking. What would be the best course of action? Just
Go
come
through
into
the
the city.
Yeah, so I mean, the dog at large thing, I mean, obviously, if that's an ordinance, then there is some responsibility within the city. As the sheriff's office, that is not typically a situation we would butt into for a dog running through the property, especially with it not being aggressive.
Yeah. The other question I have is wildlife, because you know where I live. I live on the edge of Reno County, or of Turon,
Yep.
and I have coyotes, and that's the other concern I have. Am I able to discharge a firearm and, to take care of that if need be?
Are you in city limits?
Technically, yes, but I don't believe the city has an ordinance.
It's a state statute,
Ah,
so it supersedes. So.
yeah.
You said aggressive dogs. I called you guys out. It's been several years ago. I don't think you were around back then. This dog went to attack the officer. And I said, well, shoot it. He says, I can't. I said, well, give me your gun. I'll shoot it.
I remember that dog.
So I mean, each deputy has their own discretion on whatever action they decide to do.
If he would have given me his gun, I would have shot it.
Just
I mean,
because
it
you
was
can
aggressive.
doesn't mean you always should. So I
Oh,
mean,
this dog.
did he get injured?
No, he
was
brought out
that
his taser,
close.
took off the.
Yeah.
So he did not get injured through the
No, he
situation?
tased it.
He tased it?
Yeah.
So that would, in my opinion of our policy, I would say that is a good application of a less lethal. Discharging a firearm in the city limits, that exposes everybody to a higher risk.
I know, because bullets go up and you don't know where they're going to come down.
So I would say that is the correct decision by the deputy. Obviously, I don't know all the circumstances, but
I was afraid he was going to get bit. I mean, that dog was all teeth and ready to bite.
anything else?
Any more discussion for Officer Georges? Did I get that right?
Yeah.
Georges?
It was great to see you again.
I'll be here.
Thank you for stopping by.
Yep.
Did you say you brought refreshments? Did you? I forgot.
He brought handcuffs. Behave yourself.
I do have those.
Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. You're always welcome to.
Absolutely. And if anybody needs to get a hold of me or anything like that, legal matters.
You can. If someone will move it.
I was gonna probably do that
Ooh, dusty.
Yeah.
under new business.
You have that wherever's on, just sometime before we leave tonight. Yeah.
I'm looking at.
We've got some things that we're gonna have to add for new business.
I'm looking at unfinished business items. Do we have any unfinished business? Mr. Caleb, no? Okay, I'm looking at new business then. And we'd already discussed the sidewalk was to the city building.
I need
That is the
to
attempt.
add some things on the new business before we start.
Thank you.
I make a motion, we add special election, using 5 minutes, you want 10?
I think we can do 5.
5-minute executive session for special election. Under new business, I wanna add the old city truck under new business and city council president under new business.
Is there a second on that?
Second?
Aye.
Thank you. All right, we discussed the sidewalk list of the city building. Do we have a resolution on
We
that?
did not talk about
It
it.
was brought up, but we did not discuss
Okay,
it.
it was brought to our attention.
Yes.
What the action is on your mind as being appropriate to take that?
Sidewalk leading up to the library is pretty bad. Somebody's gonna end up breaking an ankle or falling.
And I mean, if that's up to us to decide whether we want it.
What can
I would
be done
take-
with it?
Yeah, I would take advice from staff on that. Are our staff wanting to be concrete engineers, or do we need to hire someone to form that and upgrade that sidewalk?
Depending on how much of the sidewalk you wanna do.
What do we want to do?
That whole sidewalk's pretty bad. I even talked to the librarian, she agreed too, somebody's gonna get hurt on that sidewalk.
And plus the drop box is right there too.
From the street,
Office to the street.
yeah, from the street to the library. It's that old type of cement.
Yeah, and it's flaking off.
It's got big dips off the road.
So the old ought to be taken out, probably,
Well,
we
you
can't
guys
just top
can-
over it. It's-
Can the guys look at it and come back next month and tell us what can be done?
Do you want them to get quotes or tell us what they can do, or where do you wanna go with that?
Have them look at it, let us know what can be done, if they can do it, or we have to hire out.
If we have to hire out, are we waiting for another month to get bids, or do you want to have bids next month, or where do we want to be at?
Have the bids for next month.
They might be able to tell you. They looked at it today.
Did they?
I mean, they were walking all on it.
When they
Just
find
comment
out
or
the
wanna wait?
sidewalk, girl. We'll have to look at it. I don't know what you're talking about in the first place, so.
Does the old need to be taken out, probably, and then?
I have no idea. Somebody will have to point out what they want replaced or whatever.
Okay.
I can come down tomorrow and show you what I'm talking
Is
about.
it heard better this afternoon?
All right, we're gonna ask you to come down, take a look at it, and come forward, generate some opinions, is what the right course of action is. Might even inquire somewhere of a contractor, get a bid on it, if you're so inclined. Is that suitable?
Yeah,
Good. And
I'll be down tomorrow to show you.
next item I had was the appreciation gifts for the fire department and sheriff's and EMS. Wish to curtail those or continue those, or we had a lot of fun distributing those over the last couple of years.
We're not talking a lot of money, usually under $700.
What is the consensus of the council? Wish to continue that again or pause for a year?
Well, I definitely think the fire department, because they're a volunteer,
Abstain.
so does Jack.
I think we should do all three. Sheriff, fire, and Arlington's EMS. You've got 27 at the sheriff's department, 13 at the fire, and 8 at the EMS.
Which EMS is that? Is that,
Arlington.
I'm sorry?
Arlington.
I took some last year to.
Pretty Prairie, yeah.
They were a lot of fun. They were tickled pink. To receive a little gift of appreciation.
You make the motion.
I make a motion that we still get the three groups, 30. Well, the sheriff department and EMS, we do gift bags, and the fire department, we give them a gift card.
And how much money would you like to appropriate?
We should do $20 on the gift cards. And they usually allow about $450 for the gift bags.
I'm not doing the math, who's doing the feeling, doing the math?
Well, last year EMS, it was $200 for gift baskets. Sheriff was $400 gift basket, and firefighters was $20 gift cards.
That's what you allow, but that's not what we spent.
And the total of that was?
Going off cards. I mean, I didn't look at exactly what was spent.
Okay. The numbers that you just gave us, so what was the total of that?
So it's 20, 13, 860.
Huh?
We checked the number of actual full-time firefighters that we passed.
Eric gave me numbers.
Not full-time.
After.
Have we come to a total of money?
She said 60, about 400 on sheriff, 200 on EMS.
And then $20 gift cards for firefighters. What do you mean? That's 860 for all of them.
That's 260.
Oh, yeah, 260, yeah. I think the EMS one was because we did the regrade here. So you redo your motion or continue from where you were?
What was that?
Just saying that get sheriff department and EMS gift baskets and you get firefighters a gift card.
For a total of $860.
Total balance?
860.
Okay, we have a motion, is there a second on that?
Second.
Further discussion?
To abstain.
Abstain,
To abstain.
abstain.
They have to
Aye.
Motion fails.
Do you want me to do them again or not?
You are
Do you
out
want
of
me to do
capture.
them?
I will easily delegate, I can deliver if you wish to do that. Okay, what's next on the new business? You're gonna talk about the council president in executive session?
No, I want to talk about attorney-client matters.
Okay.
in executive session.
I'm of the notion, my opinion, which isn't count for much, but I think when we have a full council, we should at that time elect a council president, but your opinion may differ. At this moment, to my knowledge, we do not have a council president. Jeff was filled in December.
I'd like to elect a council president because
Tonight?
we had to do that at that special meeting, and then we already have it set.
Yeah, very good.
So we don't
Is
have
that
to
an
make-
agreement? Your consensus there to elect a council president, Jeff, is that all right? All right. The floor will be open for nominations then for president of the Turon City Council or chairperson.
I'd like to nominate Jeff for the council president.
Second.
Aye.
Any other nominations? Okay. Mrs. Brown, did you vote? Thank you, congratulations, Council President.
I'll just do a no.
Council President Jeff.
Did Jeff vote?
He's an abstain.
I think he was being very quiet over there.
So
Jeff abstains.
What have I missed here?
2 yeas, 1 nay.
2 against 1.
What have I missed here? Anything?
Do I have to complete abstain?
I would.
Okay, so 1 nay and 1 abstain.
City truck issues, the old truck, Dave, did you want to discuss that?
Yeah, I would like to open that up. to start taking bids on it, to close at the March. We're gonna open it for 2 months, and it's gonna close at the March city meeting,
Closed bids,
sealed bids.
sealed bids.
Any reason we shouldn't do that? That's what we've always done in the past. No.
Yeah, second.
That wasn't a motion, no.
Basically.
Oh. I make a motion that we open up sealed bids to close, and I don't know the exact date, but at the March city meeting
March, that'd be for 2 months.
for a total of 2 months of sealed bids on the old city service truck.
Second. Is there a second for that?
Second.
Aye.
Aye. We have consensus. How do you wish to advertise or promote this? Wish to advertise on?
I think we just do it on Facebook.
And, anything in, Cunningham Courier or?
How many days was it?
Record?
4 eyes. One that you wrote it. I read them. We just have always posted on Facebook, on our Facebook page.
Taylor, what did I left out there? Anything else?
The executive session is next.
I make a motion to go into executive session. Council, mayor, and lawyer for 5 minutes.
Second.
Yeah, okay.
For what?
For legal matters, attorney clients and legal matters.
Meeting seconded?
Aye. Aye, I guess.
So it'd be official.
I know. I've had it in your box for a while.
Did I have mine?
Well, that's what you said when the executive session is for.
No. Jen doesn't know about it.
I'll be somewhere else when they come back in that hallway.
Because I have to.
Paper towel. No, I'm not afraid to hear me pee.
Careful, don't fall.
But we were on the council for 2 years and didn't do shit. Didn't do a damn thing. Didn't make a difference. You okay? Your back okay?
Yeah.
You getting stiff?
I don't have my back in, okay?
Oh, stiff.
Yeah.
Remember that couple that was here, they bowed out.
They should get you a cushy chair to sit in. They should get you a cushy chair to sit in.
Yeah. Just go up there and get one of them, maybe that'll go faster.
Go up and switch
Yeah,
one
go-
with them.
yeah.
Just go up and switch one
Go
with
give them a crappy chair.
them. Yeah.
Tell Monica had back surgery. You need cushions.
Well, I said if we moved all them
Hey.
good chairs back here and put these folding chairs back up here, the meeting wouldn't be so long.
That's true. Tell the attorney's the youngest, get his, but you was up there to take his. He's getting paid the most, so he ought to have a little chair.
None of them are getting paid except for
The
me.
officer asked me,
Well,
and I thought thought you condemned that house in 24.
What,
You
Brandon?
did.
We didn't condemn it, we just kicked him out because we didn't have water and sewer. Yeah, we didn't condemn it. That's a whole different process.
It got dark. And
Has he
nothing
moved
went on.
out?
Huh?
Has he moved out?
Yeah, because he was in jail for 3 months when he was only supposed to be in there for 30 days.
It's fine.
Hmm?
He got rehabilitated.
He got better service in jail than he had in his house. He wasn't complaining.
That's fine. That's, maybe sometimes you need a break.
Hmm?
Maybe you just need a break.
Just
3 month break, redo.
We all got quiet, so we
Well, if the sets are long enough, they come in and just rebuild the whole thing.
Now, somebody with the shed over there, probably leave that. Or that dual. I don't know.
Consensus that he needs to, in the new house, and they'll just come in and rebuild.
Well, you're seeing his new house now. You're seeing his new house now.
It's half of what it's supposed to be.
Living with his folks, isn't he?
Yeah, in that doghouse
Oh, that's
outside.
what they live.
We used to be better.
Well, we heard the bird going down, he was living in it.
I know, if you do
I don't think these guys do that like that,
And he's closing down that campus there.
I didn't think his dad had anyone to Well, before he went to jail the last time, he was living in that house that this, these 2 couples here was living in.
Was he?
Yeah, he was hiding in there.
Well, now
Oh, they go in there.
now they go across the street to their neighbor's house and ask for water. They're right to town.
I seen one guy go back there, get the highway back there. Do they have any utilities down there?
Yeah.
They do? Oh, they have electric?
They have electric, they got water, when the pipes aren't working. As soon as they turn the water on, the pipe breaks.
It's
they
Duncan,
shut it
it's,
back off.
Jim, it's the Houseman Duncan.
Huh?
Isn't it the Houseman
No, we're
Duncan?
talking about the one down here.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know what street that
Duncan.
is. Duncan?
Cheap gun, but you know, it gets the job done. It's easy. Yeah. I love the gun I bought my wife. She's got a GX2. That thing fires so smoothly. Oh, I like, you know, they're clones of every other gun, but they're not bad. I like it because I can run anything. My Beretta's, I'm a little picky about my own through it, but
What's Travis supposed to do? Huh?
in the Travis out there in the garage, like on a motorcycle. He's like, "That is so freaking heavy." It's so cool on my side. I went one time with it on my hip on a motorcycle. I said, never again.
Oh, I get it, you want to smell?
Well, what they have here.
No, that's gross, not on his armpit.
I can smell his armpit, I smell his belly. Never mind.
That's not even right.
Y'all kinky.
You guys are.
Woo!
That's
Look at how fat her face is redder than me.
It was a better.
Shut up, Cheryl. What are you doing? Or are we ever? What are you doing?
She was actually
I haven't seen you around. You just quit coming by my place or what?
When you
Oh,
have
that's right. I ain't been over, you know, right up to look.
When you have surgery, huh?
Huh?
When you have
It's over.
Oh, you had
The
it?
dog's not be there. No, not
You weigh
really.
more now?
Huh?
You weigh more. You weigh more.
No.
The doctor told me I was better. Excuse.
Look at her eye. It's going
down. The whole eye was shut.
She came to my house the day after, and I couldn't even look at her.
Was there a reason the bathroom sink was running?
Somebody turned it on.
Okay, well, I shut it off. I figure it's not cold enough for it to freeze, so why waste water?
Yeah, that's right.
I got pictures of you when it happened. It was
I got
bad.
pictures too.
It was real bad.
I did look bad. I went to the ER too.
You should have been beating up on somebody. Oh, they were beating up on you.
Yeah, that's what happened.
I'm not a boss, I
Executive session is ended. We'll go back in session, please. No action was taken during the executive session, which needs to be reported, so. Anyone care to discuss further?
I make a motion, we have Jamie drop resolution for a special election.
Second it?
Aye.
Did everybody vote over there?
Yep, everybody voted.
We will turn to legal counsel to draw the resolution for that. Have that to us. We will expect to hold a special election. You want that next week? Later this week? Or?
I'll get the resolution to Michaela tomorrow morning.
Four ayes.
When do you want your special meeting?
Do you have to be at that special meeting?
I don't think so.
You wanna do some looking on it, see what you think? Let Michaela know in the morning, Michaela can check availability.
I would guess probably the sooner the better. It'll have to go to the county clerk to get that going. They'd probably rather have. So I think it has to happen on or before February 24th to be within the time limit on that statute. So I'd say probably sometime this week.
I don't know, I'm not available Wednesday night.
And I can be here any night but Wednesday if you guys want me to be here for that.
Any more comments about scheduling a special meeting? Mr. Kern, do you have any comments about scheduling a special meeting? What's your social calendar look like?
Probably tomorrow night I have time, but Wednesday night, Thursday night I'm home.
Would or would not?
I would not.
Would not. Mrs. Green, you're available?
Yeah.
Mrs. Brown? Mrs. Green? Is there more, a time that's more convenient or an evening more convenient than others?
No, I'm busy all week, but
I'm sorry?
I'm busy all week, but I'll move something.
Well, there would be a small chance if Danny does not think he's gotta be here, if Ken is available, and if three of us can be available, even not at a night, you can have a special meeting.
Why don't you just take notes?
No, it's okay. Just tell me the day and I'll be free.
Well, I'm just saying, it doesn't have to be at 7 o'clock at night. It can be at noon or something if need be.
You could
As
bring
long as-
lunch?
Cookies.
You could bring lunch?
I'll bring cookies.
But just get that on that, since you guys all fill up at Love's now, so you can get all the benefits of the Love's card, just bring us your snacks you get for free off the county. Your card.
I didn't know there was benefits.
You are a bad liar.
You can check my benefits, I don't have an account there.
I guarantee you some of them do.
You guys should open the Loves here.
All right, you will force Mr. Taylor to poll you then regarding holding a special meeting.
Take a night, I'm fine.
Enjoy lunchtime.
Let Danny figure out if he thinks he needs to be here, because it's gonna take a day or two to get all this to where, because I would say, it sounds like Thursday would be the soonest, unless we're gonna do it during the daytime.
Cool. Yeah, I can have a resolution, okay, before lunch tomorrow.
I might be able to do it tomorrow night, maybe not. Got cow sale tomorrow,
I'll just let y'all know.
I think that'd be better.
Nobody's come up with information I can use yet.
There
Next week?
will be a special meeting, time to be determined.
Time to be determined. All right. Anything else under new business? Going once, going twice. Any announcements? Haven't covered announcements at all. Lutheran Church has pancake supper Saturday night, 4:30 to 7.
Is our janitor still working?
Sorry,
Is the janitor still working?
I didn't hear you.
Is the janitor still working?
As far as I know, no resignation has been submitted to you. Is there a problem?
No, I just wondered how come the chairs and tables ain't been put away.
Well, I'm concerned about that. We used to lock the door there for a while too, and now it hasn't been locked for several weeks.
Well,
It
you're
can't
the
be in
boss.
the winter.
Sorry?
It cannot be locked in the winter because of the heater.
Because of the heating. Okay, thank you.
But you're his boss, you should have.
I don't know what the story is on the tables and chairs.
Was when they had the Christmas dinner.
I have to volunteer to associate myself with that project.
Tables and chairs in the gym.
Yeah.
Are we waiting for any other activity? Is there any other activity scheduled?
Well, I was gonna make that one.
Don't put, just make sure it's my name.
All right, anything else? Don't say I didn't ask you. I'm going to declare us adjourned. Thank you.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
I can't do that?
No, we have,
We have to vote?
yes.
Well, somebody move.
Move we adjourn.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
That's not the way you do it.
We will be adjourned.
No, you gotta have a second, and
That's
then
not the way
everybody's
you do
got to vote.
it. That's not the way they do it.
The person that seconded it was here when you
What's
were.
wrong with this town?
He'll figure it out.
I voted no. Those were Chris's shoes.
Thank you, Danny.
Thank you.
What?
I am, but I'm taking orders. You gotta tell me what you want.
I sat here, but and I didn't see your name on it.
Everything?
What if I tell you I don't care?
Yeah,
I took this, but I couldn't
We serve till 7, and it takes a while to clean up. It'll probably be, I'll call you before I stop by your house. Okay. All right.
Check.